Hi there!
Hello everyone, welcome back to The Homegrown Artist, or welcome to The Homegrown Artist if you are new here. My name is Michaela, and
I'm late to start my arms. It is not too late to start them, but I am much later than I had anticipated on being. So today's the day. I'm starting them, I'm getting them done, but first things first, it's time to plan.
let us review what we are going to plant today. So we have all of the basils. I know I said in my what I'm growing in 2024 video that I would be narrowing down what basil I'm growing. That is not the truth. I have come to my senses and realized that I'm going to plant as much basil as I want because we use it a ton and we really enjoyed having it in the garden. It's good as kind of a decoy plant in the garden, so we would plant it in between our tomatoes, we would plant it in between some of our vegetables, and it kind of attracts more bugs, and we still harvested from it, but it did assist in limiting the damage to the plants that the bugs did. We have Genovese basil, dark purple opal basil, lettuce leaf basil, sweet Italian basil, cinnamon basil, and Tulsi holy basil. And then after that we have the parsley, sage, rosemary. All right, up next is parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And that's pretty self-explanatory. We grow these pretty much every year, especially the rosemary and thyme. We really enjoyed having the sage last year. We dried a bunch of it and have it stored, so these are just the ones that we normally grow. Then I have my chamomile, or chamomile, as it is commonly known, and I am going to plant as much of this as possible. We do have a bed outside that should have reseeded itself, but I'm gonna start more just as a precaution because that is the one that I use the most. Then I have my lavender. We didn't have the right kind last year, so fingers crossed that this is the kind that I actually intend to grow this time. I actually got these two seed packets, some yarrow and lemon balm, from a course that I am taking. That is pretty much what I'm starting today. I wanted to get my peppermint started, but we ordered the seeds and they have not come in yet. It has taken so long for them to get here, so I am going to still start them when they get here, but my plan is to order some older plants of the peppermint so that I can transplant them and already be able to harvest some. All right, now it is time to get started with the actual planting. Hi, welcome to Germination Station. How can I help you today? This is where we've done our planting over the last month or so, and then we've also got our mushrooms growing in this location. It's not perfect, but they have grown really well. But today we are here for the herbs. What we are using for our seed starting is a 10-to-1 ratio of Bacto and vermiculite. So I've got to run downstairs and get that, and then get started on this. It's just 10 scoops of dirt, and use whatever you have as a scoop. Just 10 of that scoop of Bacto, and then 1 of that scoop of vermiculite. That's how we're doing it. After I sift what Bacto I need, and then moistening the dirt, and then putting that in the cups to plant, then you're ready. Ooh, I almost forgot. Labels. Labels. Now is the time. Think about your labels. Think about what you're going to do, because every single year that we plant, the labels get all mixed up, or we don't have enough, or we forget to label it, and we think, oh, I'll remember what that plant is, and you don't. I am going to probably plant more than is absolutely necessary, because to me, the more the merrier. I will find a use for the ones that I don't put out in the garden, but it is important to think about what space you're gonna have, where you'll be planting these. I know some will be going out here in the garden out front, some will be going in the beds out front, and then some will be going out at the garden itself. It's just, bear that in mind where they will be going so that you can kind of have a good guess of how much you need. So, let's get dirty. No, I'm not gonna say that. Nope, that's weird. That's weird. Michaela, don't say that. So let's get our hands dirty. You can see that there's a bunch of twigs and little jagged bits, stuff that we don't want in the cups that we're planting in. Here's a pro tip for if you're feeling stressed or are anxious or anything, just get you a big old box of dirt to play in. This is a sensory heaven. Oh my goodness, I love dirt. Oh no, guys, I soiled the floor. Get it? Because it's dirt on the floor. I'm sorry, that was bad. That was not good. You know how sometimes you don't really think things through before you're at the point where you should have thought it through? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. So I forgot or just didn't think about the fact that this box of dirt that I have that has been sifted very nicely, I didn't measure it. I don't know how much vermiculite I need to add in. What I'm going to do is dump out the bucket that I put the compost and the little twigs and bits that I didn't want in the dirt. So I'm going to dump that out in the compost bin, put this dirt into that bucket, then scoop the dirt back into the box, counting and making sure I know how much I have so that I can put in the correct amount of vermiculite, mix it with the dirt, and make sure that this is ready to go into the cups and that the cups are ready to receive the little herbs.
You got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
There we go. Also, look at the buttercups. And look at the cat. Easy does it. Easy does it. Yay! 1, 2, 3. Is 1 scoop of vermiculite. And we start over. 10. And then, okay, so that's 1 more. So it'll be 3 scoops of vermiculite. All right, if I'm doing this wrong, oh well. All right, that's that done. That is the vermiculite and the dirt all put together. Now I just need to mix this, wet it, and put it in the cups, and then we are good to go. And now, as though by magic, this dirt will be prepared and ready and waiting in the cups for me to plant the herbs in 3, 2, 1. Hi. It is a very long time later, but you don't know that because it's been a second because of movie magic. The reason it is so much later, and I am now in my pajamas, and it is dark outside, is because we had to take a quick pause to fix our water heater. Sometime last night it decided to leave this mortal coil and join that big plumbing paradise in the sky, so that had to be addressed today, and it is done. Hopefully we will have hot water soon. I have my labels done. I may rearrange these as I'm planting. I've written what the herb is and the date that I'm putting it in. Have everything alphabetized and have all my basils. I've squeezed lemon balm in there, but I have things alphabetized and organized because I have no chill whatsoever. One thing to note, if you are new to starting herbs or starting any plant really from seed, is that it has information on the back of the packets, no matter what brand or kind you get, what company you get them from. It has the information on the type, the planting depth, sunshine, how much sun it needs, the height it'll grow to, days to germination. It has pretty much all the information that you'll need on the back, but always, do what research you need to do to be aware of any specificities that are not on the packets. Starting with the basils. The seeds that are big enough to be covered, and oh god, these are so... This is what happens when I try to work and talk at the same time. Oh my gosh, they actually didn't spill out. Okay. So tiny. Look at how tiny. Oh my gosh. They're minuscule. so nervous about this. I don't know, like I'm afraid I'll get them too deep, or I don't know, offend them? So this one is Seeds of Change, and it also has the zone map, like the rough zone map on the background to help you figure out when to plant. Okay, so the chamomile seeds are truly itsy bitsy teeny tiny. So I have changed my tactic for planting because the seeds are so small. I was trying to do a 1/4 of an inch, but I just think it would be easier to kind of break up the dirt on top and then sprinkle the seeds in the area that I want them, and then just cover that up with some spare loose dirt. But with chamomile, since it is a very easily self-reseeded plant, you really just sprinkle this on top and lightly cover it. The best thing you can do for these seeds is to just put them in dirt. And a lot of people do different kinds of dirt mixtures, dirt combinations, but you know, we have the one that we do. These seeds want to grow. They want to so badly. And yes, do what extra you want to do and have the capacity to do. Just plant them. All right, it is done. They are all planted, and while yes, very soon I'm going to be planting more because this is not nearly enough for what I need to do with them. This is a good start, and it's gotten me kind of out of my little slump of hesitation and not wanting to do it because I was afraid I would do it wrong. So I'm very excited about this. I am eager to see if they will actually grow. I will be checking on them every 5 minutes henceforth until I see the first little sprout. I know it's going to take longer than I want it to, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was helpful or encouraging or mildly entertaining. So I would love to know, what are some seed starting practices that you have that you've been using for a while or that you're trying out this year, because I'm always looking to learn new things and learn different ways of doing things that I already do. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!